Hello, this is it's Josh Hunter. I'm here on the planet Earth. I'm gonna try something here a little different. I'll try. If I can't, if there's not enough oil or whatever, I won't be able to. Okay, so I've been sitting here and I've been approached twice. Once by two women offering a gift, and once by one woman offering bagels. And so now I'm going to see if I can. All right, so I'm going to show you the gift that the first two ladies gave me, but it's in a bag and it's unopened. So I'm just gonna show you, because so far on this channel I've not made a single video that shows anything other than my face and maybe my hands. All right. So I'm going to show you the bag. It's been stapled shut, and there's no. It's a Christmas. I didn't even read it. Anyway, I'm going to show you that it's unopened. See the staple? Not but tug on it a little, and then you can see that it can't. Ah, fuck! No. See, unopened. Okay, now next thing I'm going to talk about the first time I ever got arrested. Well, all right, let me tell you about my very first ticket that I ever got. I was on the Metro, and I didn't have a ticket, and so the guy gave me a ticket. It was my first time ever getting in trouble with the law, and I was like, and it was only because anyway, because my dad used to work for Metro, so I'd always ride the bus for free, and so this idea of me having to pay, it's like this. It's a new thing to me. If they're going to give me his pension, they might as well let me ride for free as well. Come on. But that's me. Anyway. So that ticket, I never took care of it. I don't, In fact, we're just going to make this all of my arrests, and so we can clear this up. So that ticket eventually went to warrant, but while it was in a warrant, the law changed and it became legal you couldn't go to jail for not paying the ticket, for not having a ticket on the Metro. So, but anyway, that ticket went to warrant, and then I got a ticket here. There's a statue here in there's a statue in the city of Santa Monica where I got a ticket, and I was going through the trash cans, and the law is you can't go through the trash cans. So I was going through, and an officer pulled up. It's right there where that statue is, the statue of Saint Monica. And the guy comes up to me, he's like, all right, you can't go in the trash cans. And I was like, oh, but it's my only source of food. And he's like, yeah, whatever. So these two tickets, I did not take care of them, and then they, and then they went to warrant, meaning I could be arrested, just for. And so one time there was a premiere going on. It was either during the Academy Awards or during some premiere. There was an event where they had to close down Hollywood Boulevard, and I was walking around right around the corner, Dorothy J. something Park, and I saw this bag of bagels. I didn't know they were bagels, but I went up to the bag and I'm like, what is this? And I decided I didn't want it, and I walked away. But I guess some officers were watching me. And they said, what, is that your bag over there? I'm like, no. It's like, well, then why did you leave it over there? And look, I'm not criticizing the police. I'm literally, I just need a record. I'm not. The police are the only people offering me beds, so what am I supposed to do? I have to hold the police in higher esteem than the rest of man-fucking-kind, because nobody else is, at least, even though it's because I quote-unquote got in trouble, it's still the only place where I get to lay on a bed, where someone's offering me a bed. So I hold the police above the most of these people who cannot even see their own, they cannot see that their own lives are in jeopardy by leaving me out here. Anyway, so I got I got arrested. Anyway, so they saw that I had examined this bag of bagels or whatever, and they're like, all right, well, now you gotta, we're gonna go through whatever. And so they went through my things or whatever, and they're like, all right, well, we're gonna take care of your tickets and all that, but we're gonna have to take you in. And you know, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And that was my first time ever being arrested. I don't know what the event was that was going on. I guess that might be helpful. But let's see. It was nice. Actually, it was very nice. I got my own room. I got to nap. No one was disturbing me. Anyway. So I don't know. I remember the order of the next couple of times I got arrested. Because, all right, they said they were going to take care of these tickets, but I guess some of them didn't get taken care of because in Santa Monica, the ticket that I got was for a municipal code, meaning it's only, when they went to go take care of it, it's like for Santa, it's like they couldn't read it or something because it was only for Santa Monica. And, all right, then, so anyway, these warrants just kept staying, and then I got a ticket one time for having an open container, and that was on Selma Street in Hollywood. And then the last time I was at my mother's house, these warrants were still active, and so she had. I don't know, I guess she suddenly decided that she really didn't like me, and so she called the police and said elder abuse. So you think I'm a person who abuses elders, please do whatever you think is right. I mean, clearly, I mean, that's but I'm sure as time goes on, we'll see who was right and who was wrong. So I got arrested there, and because I was in a pretty foul state, because it was very surprising to me. But so I ended up going to the Monrovia jail, and then I went to USC Hospital, and you know, while I was in there, I'm thinking maybe at least, you know, somebody can help me out. I'm like, hey, look, I think I got at least one doctor friend, maybe two doctor friends here. Could you maybe like someone make this a little, you know, could I try it? Could I try and like maybe like contact someone to make me you know, I don't know, give me like a, whatever? Like, no, nobody's gonna help you here. I'm like, all right. And they sent me to this other hospital for like a week, where I was only supposed to be there for like 3 days, and they're like, no, we want you to stay. I'm like, all right. Oddly enough, while I was in this hospital, I met a woman who used to be roommates with one of the original band members of the Mars Volta. I thought that was kind of neat, and I'm like, oh. Apparently they used to have like a lady drummer or bass. I don't know. I don't remember if... I guess that was neat. I mean, whatever. And then, I think the very last time I got arrested... Alright, I'm gonna... anyway. Someone gave me $20. Oh yeah, there's... I hope this is not offensive. I don't know why it would be. But there's a guy who works for Jimmy Kimmel. He's on the... he's like on the crew, or he helps with set design. I don't know what he does, but he works there, and like almost every time he sees me, he gives me like $20. He's giving me clothes and food and all. In fact, I hold him in high regard too, because I mean, look, this is a guy who cares about his own life, okay? And that's anyway. So he gave me $20, and I just seen him, and he gave me $20, and so I went and I bought a pizza, I bought some beers, and I just and then I went and passed out on Sycamore. Like I ate this whole pizza to the dome. And then I drank my beers, and then I woke up and I fell asleep, and I woke up and there's like 2 officers on horseback, and I'm like, oh boy, what do I do now? And then I got arrested because these warrants, they don't, because I never take care of it. And so I think there's one more time, but anyway, this time though, when I got arrested, this was probably more severe, but I mean, I wouldn't say that anybody is at fault. I mean, I'm not, you know, but as they were like processing me, they're like, hey, you know, the handcuffs that we're putting on you, those are the same handcuffs that we put on that criminal, the Night Stalker. Do you remember him? Well, they didn't say, do you remember him, but apparently there was some killer or something here in Los Angeles, or some regional like criminal, and he's known as the Night Stalker. And they're like, hey, these are the same handcuffs that we used on him, and we're using them on you because you slept on a bench. No, that ticket wasn't for the bench. It was for. And so then when they released me, I had to go. It was like there was one other time too that I got arrested, but I don't even. Anyway, this time when they released me, I was in like downtown LA, and the NBA All-Star game had just finished, and but everyone was gone. But apparently the Fox 11 news people, they left, but I saw one of their microphones, and they just left it there. I'm like, and I saw a security guard right next to it. I'm like, and I didn't like say anything, but I looked at it. I'm like, I looked at the guard, I looked at the mic, and I'm like, they didn't like confirm or anything or deny, but I said, all right. So I took it. It was what the newscasters used, the Fox 11 microphone. Man, it had a good weight to it. It had been used. Like, it was just like a very like, it's good quality. Fox 11 News. Like I felt included. That's like having this. I'm not included. I mean, I felt like I was a part of something. Wow. Doubting. What am I doubting? Something. All right. So I was saying all this. I was supposed to set up some type of segue, but let me see. I don't know if I can do this in 2 minutes. I tried to hold on to that microphone for as long as I could. I find lots of objects, and that was one of to me it was very cool. Like if I had been living indoors, I would have kept that microphone for the rest of my life. Okay, for the rest of my life. Like if I had found that microphone and then I was, all right, found this microphone on my way, and now I'm going home, and I would never have gotten rid of that microphone ever. You know, I may not know like a lot of things, but like I think within the next year, or perhaps definitely not more than 1 year, I'm gonna look either as dumb as I've always looked, or I'm gonna look a lot less dumb than I've always looked. All right, have a good night.